welcome from GeekFest, day number 2. So it's much cooler today, much cooler, which is fantastic. So all the cosplayers are absolutely happy, great, which is always good. Little bit quieter today, not as busy as yesterday, which is usually, from what I've seen in the past years, Sunday has always been a bit busier than the Saturday, but it's vice versa. But it's early doors, so you never know, it may pick up, but a lot of variety. So I've seen so much different cosplayers today already walking in. I've seen a Xenomorph, I've seen another Darth Vader, I've seen 2 Jawas, so much. So I'm quite intrigued and really happy, excited is the word, excited to see the other cosplayers, so it'll be really cool. So Force Charity have literally just walked around the corner, so we'll see if we can catch up and have a look at them. Like I said, there's a few new members today. So we've got a Imperial Guard today, we've got a few more, stormtroopers there. So a few people went home today and a few people have joined today. So yesterday, sorry. I've lost the words. Okay, so while we're here, this end of the grounds, we'll have a look at the stage first before walking in. So if you haven't seen yesterday's vlog, I'll show you what's here now. So obviously just behind the camera here is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So we'll have a look at this one now. So here he is. Love it. I think it's stunning. I love that Marshmallow Man. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, really cool. Love it. So I heard the Ghostbusters theme playing just now, so it's pretty cool. So I'm going to have a go and I'm going to have a chat with the guys who are in charge of this, get some more information, find out where they belong and what events they go to. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Okay, so the Marshmallow Man behind us is, the company's called Stay Puft Inflatable UK, and I'll put them in the link in the description below. But essentially, they're based in Weston-super-Mare, so they'll probably hide out to different events. If you want to have a look at them, just click the link below and have a check them out. Pretty cool, aren't they? Yes. As you can see behind us, as I'm walking away, you can also see the live action roleplay tournament happening, which is pretty cool. So we'll go back and have a look at that later on. But for now, I would like to go up and see if I can find the new stormtroopers, the Imperial Guard, and so on and that. Be all good. Okay, right. Let's move on. Come on, let's put your hat on. So I'm just waiting in the children's cosplay competition moment because Florence has entered. So she's dressed as Jessie the Unicorn. Pretty cool. So she's got a face paint of a unicorn and she's dressed up as Jessie. So so that was a surprise. Not the unicorn bit, but Jessie. So so Mama said yesterday about what she's going to be coming as today. It is Jessie. There is also Woody around today in the same competition, so that's pretty cool. So we've got 2 references from Toy Story, which is beautiful. Some really great, just heart-melting children here with cosplays. We've got a little Frodo, just amazing, all handmade, and obviously there's also, I think what the other one was. Oh yeah, it was Robin. It was a Robin, really good, and again, all handmade, absolutely stunning. So hopefully, you may catch them on the area. Obviously, it does mean if the parents don't mind them being on camera or on YouTube. But hey ho, it's really, really good. So really good. So we're just waiting for the results of this competition. This is a children's competition, and later on will be the under 12s, and then it'll be the adults. Right. So we're just waiting for the judges to make the decision, and we'll find out, and then we'll move on. Okay. Here we go.
I'm getting a unicorn theme going on, and I don't hate it. From Toy Story, Jessie the unicorn. Well, let's have a clap for that. Yeah, I know, sorry, that was a bit of like a pause there, wasn't it? And Fairy Tales Juvia Luxor, joint second place winners. There we are. Go see the judges. There's going to be a row over this. But you know what? Joint second was brilliant. But first place. And what I feel like I might have set up with my disclaimer at the start. Because all 4 judges still think that Archie's Robin deserved first place. And having seen it up close, I've got to agree with them. This is incredible. If you see him walk around, you've got to take a look at this. It's a beautiful piece of kit. Very well done, my friend. Go see the judges, they've got a little something for you. Now that was everybody, so let's have a big old cheer for everybody. Everybody did brilliant. We've had some well-deserved winners.
Robin won. It's pretty cool. Now you can see what I meant about how amazing that cosplay was. All handmade. Fantastic, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic. So worthy winner. Bit of a shame that Frodo didn't make it, but obviously there was a quite. You know,
this because last year.
I think before Robin came on stage, Frodo I think was going to be the winner, but hey ho, pretty cool. All right, so I've just caught the mermaid again in the pond there. So what we'll do, we'll have another film. So if you didn't see her swimming around in yesterday's vlog, have a look now. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's just every time I see the mermaid, it just amazes me. I just love it. It's just so fantastic. So the tail is made of silicone, which I thought it would be, but I had to ask just in case. Yeah, so silicone. It took her 2 weeks to make. I thought it took much longer. 2 weeks. Swimming-wise, it's actually easy for her, she said, because obviously she's used to swimming around on monofins and stuff like that. She said, but it's not something that you can just jump in and learn. It takes a while, but it's a bit colder today compared to yesterday. Definitely weather-wise, more cloudy, but she was in the right location yesterday, wasn't she? Yes, that's pretty cool. Love it. Right, let's see what else is around. Right, so that was Batman, and you saw him as Captain America yesterday on day 1 GeekFest. So he's from his cosplay page, which is Have a Go Hero Inc. So have a look on that. Again, I'll put the link in the description below so you can have a look. Pretty cool, don't you think? Yeah, I think so. Really good. Okay, so we're going to have a look at some more cosplays. I can see down there walking around. Completely different styles from yesterday, which is good. Individuality. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's have a look.
What I didn't know is this is the guy that ran the after party quiz last night, so I promise. In fact, Follow him to the Harry Potter quiz.
So there you go, so that's a jumpy castle, so not bad price, it's £2 and they can jump on the both castles. And the first one, the big one, is essentially like a mini assault course for kids, like a fun house, going through those dangly things, I don't know what you call them, climbing up almost like a wall, down to a slide. It's pretty cool. And then the smaller one's just a mini version of that for, I think, the smaller children. Pretty cool. She's entertained, took her around there for hours quite easily, so it's pretty cool. So I left my wife and my daughter there to have some fun there and some sort of like, you know, alone time and having loads of fun. And I can then walk around now and see if I can find some cosplayers. So I've seen some really good ones. I just want to just have a chat with them and see how they've made them and how long and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to find out these things, because it's just intriguing to know how people have made these costumes and you know, the ideas of how they've even started thinking about making stuff like that, because some of these are so intricative. It's just bizarre, you know, not bizarre, that's the word. Well, it's just amazing, you know, it's just absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna see if I can find some. I know there's another cosplay competition happening now. I think it may be either the under 12s. Right, so looking around. Right, let's find some cosplayers. So hello.
Hello.
Hello. So what's your name?
I'm Ellen.
Ellen. And what have you come as today?
I have come from Jester from Critical Role.
Oh wow.
So she's a Dungeons and Dragons character.
Okay.
She's a blue tiefling who is completely obsessed with pastries.
Okay, lovely. And what gave you the inspiration to make this?
Well, the character itself
Yes.
was like super important to me,
Lovely.
and I absolutely adore her. And last year I cosplayed as Beauregard from the same
Okay.
show.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I wanted a bit more of a challenge, did some face paint and
Yeah, looks awesome.
made a lot of things myself. It's a bit
Yeah, fantastic. Was it easier than you thought, or was it difficult? Or
makeup was fairly easy. Getting
Yeah.
it to stay on my face.
okay,
It's a
right.
bit of a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely, brilliant. So have you been? Is this your first time at GeekFest?
No, it's my third time at GeekFest.
Third time, yes. And you've entered some of the competitions.
Today I have. Last
had,
year
yeah.
I didn't. Last year I backed out last minute.
How do you think it went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it'll be okay.
Good. Yeah, exactly. That looks
Yeah,
amazing.
a little bit. Thank
Yeah,
you.
fantastic. Lovely to see you.
See you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi.
So hello. So I hear this is your. You've been here every year.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been here since the start.
Lovely. Can you start?
Yeah, I've been here since the very first GeekFest.
Wow. It's amazing. 'Cause I only found out through the third one.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm very local.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you come as today?
Amaterasu.
Is that an anime?
So she's the goddess of the sun in Japanese mythology.
Wow,
But this
okay.
is the design from Smite.
Right. Okay. Lovely. So are you entering into this year's competition?
I entered yesterday and came second.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations.
And I'll be entering again today, but for fun.
Yes,
as opposed to
absolutely.
rankings.
And how long does it take to make this costume?
I take a year to make most of my costumes.
Wow. So the seamstress and everything, and
Yeah, I had to make everything on this costume apart from this parasol. Everything else has been made, including the
mate,
shoes.
including the
Including the shoes.
shoes.
Including the shoes. Which keep falling apart, but we tried.
Yeah. That's amazing. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Okay, so I'm just about to enter the Tomb Raider escape rooms, which is going to be really exciting. So let's have a look inside and see what's in store.
So yeah, this is inside the main, they've basically run it over 3 floors.
This is the first floor where they've got covers to unlock. They've got chain boxes and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
As you see, there's lots of stuff for them to unlock. They've got things like keys down here.
Oh,
So they
okay.
can't get to it until this has been unlocked.
Cool.
Did you want to see upstairs?
Yes,
as well?
please.
There's quite a lot of steps there.
Okay, that's fun.
There's lots of things like briefcases around. This would usually be tied up, so they
Okay.
can't. This is one of the puzzles to get through here.
So will there be like clues in the briefcases and stuff like that?
Yeah. So I'll unlock something in a moment and you can have a look.
It's a really good sort of environment here.
It's
isn't it?
brilliant.
It's pretty
This is
cool.
Why we've chosen Tomb Raider, to be honest.
Yeah, it makes
Just
sense.
because the building lends itself so well to
It does.
it. All we really had to do was kind of make some props. So we made some medipacks.
Lovely.
We had things like clues. So
Love
in
that.
those games, obviously that would be health.
Yep.
But here they use it for their clues. Lots of puzzles already sort of hidden around. We've made things like this, but they've got to get together and work out what they need.
Okay.
And back on there, and there.
Lovely.
So it really is just a really awesome building. Obviously you've got the engine in the middle as well.
Yeah, it's good.
The fact that it's a bit old and dusty and falling apart.
It's exactly
works
how you want it to
really
be,
well
isn't
as
it?
well.
It's got the smell as well.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Mind your head needs a bit, it is
Okay.
a little bit low. So basically they just need to work their way up to each floor using the puzzles that they found.
Yeah.
We've got things like hidden boxes around here. And I'll show you this one. So this is kind of like the final puzzle.
Okay.
We've made our own sort of alphabet that they've got to decipher to get into this one. Find the... And then in here, they've got this one. So basically they have to turn it to the right right letters. Once it's opened, it unlocks and they get their final key. So yeah, there's lots going on in this one. It's about a 30-minute game.
This one alone, just
This-
30 minutes?
I know the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing, okay.
Yeah, so this will kind of make sense. They'll know what letters to use once
Right.
they've got all the puzzles. So it's one of those, it leads from one to the other
Yeah.
each time. And as they go round, they've got things like, this one. Yeah. So again, it's kind of all handmade, so it's a little bit not exactly to the game, but
Ooh,
things
yeah, I
like
see.
these here, so save crystals.
Right.
So each level they walk up, they have to go down, save the game, they then get a clue for the next level.
Okay. Clever.
So yeah, it's been working really well. People have been really enjoying it.
Love
And
it.
we love Tomb Raider anyway. Which is
Yeah,
kind of why we've done it.
Exactly.
So I'm sort of a more traditional Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2 sort
Yeah.
of. And my sister Stacey, who also runs Cornish escape rooms.
Yes.
Is kind of like the next gen.
Perfect.
So yeah, we love doing them. To be
Yeah,
honest, that's why we done this last year as well.
Yeah.
So how long have you been running the escape rooms for?
So 3 years.
3 years?
3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 years this month, that's it. So we've
That's
got
amazing.
our birthday coming up.
Cool.
It was my sister, my mum, my other sister, and myself that kind of set it up initially.
Yes.
And now it's just us two that are left. But
Oh.
we absolutely love doing the escape rooms. We come up with all the puzzles ourselves.
Yeah.
We do things like we've got a Harry Potter room at the moment, which is
Right.
going really
Yeah.
well. Harry Potter inspired. We've got a Wild West one.
Yes.
Where you've got an escape a jail cell.
Love it.
And we do things like Halloween rooms.
I bet that would dangle down the tree.
So they go really well,
Yeah.
and it's hilarious because we watch everyone on CCTV to make sure they
Yeah.
get it right, and to see grown men shriek and hide behind their wives is hilarious.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because we always put some sort of jump scare in there, so although there's nobody in there with them,
No.
they,
It's
we
that
have a lot
atmosphere,
of
isn't it?
jumpy bits. Usually it's in the dark, so they only have a single light
Oh,
between everybody,
good, I love that.
and they're all kind of got their arms on each other's shoulders between each rooms.
So every movement's heightened. I feel like someone's touching them and stuff like that. Yeah.
And we have lots of sound effects in the room, so
Yeah.
we had like a wardrobe with knocking and a little girl sort of doing not fairy tale, like rhymes and.
I'm gonna come down and try this. This
Yeah.
is really cool.
It's good. good, yeah. So usually they last an hour, but this one we've just done 30 minutes just to try and give everyone a taste, really.
So what would be the minimum amount of a group?
2 people.
2 people?
2 people.
Okay.
Our maximum is 7.
Okay.
Just any more than that, you kind of get too many cooks, spoils you sort of thing. There's just too many opinions, people argue, and it just gets chaotic.
You see that on Crystal Maze a lot, don't you? People are going,
Yeah, that's it. But 2 people as the minimum. They usually find it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But if they go over an hour, we're quite lenient and we'll let them finish the game. As long as they're not in there like 3 hours later.
Yeah, I can imagine that. So, I mean, has it been really popular? I mean, is it growing each year with...
Growing each year, yeah, definitely. But we do have our regulars that have come to us and will always, as soon as we've got a new room, they're sort of within the first week, they'll come and see us.
That's amazing.
Which is brilliant, yeah, because we kind of rely on that throughout the winter.
Yeah.
In the summer, we're kind of taken care of. We've got quite a lot of tourists.
Yeah.
We've got really good reviews on TripAdvisor, so usually we come up quite quickly and people will come to see us.
Lovely.
But yeah, in the winter, it's our locals and our fans that kind of keep us going. So they're our bread and butter, and they're the ones we want to look out for. So
amazing. So
when they come in. Pardon?
Whereabouts in Newlyn are you based?
So we're just on sort of the harbour front there.
Cool.
Just behind. There's like fish shops, and we're kind of the units behind them.
Okay, perfect.
So we're quite central to it.
Yes.
Like 2-minute walk from the car park.
It's easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you would do like Christmas rooms and.
Perfect.
Yeah, really, really good
This
fun.
is really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so we're just going to keep doing this for as long as we can.
Absolutely. I think it is the way forward. I think a lot of people love this sort of like trying to escape or mysteries. It's almost like a new murder mystery in a way, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's almost
we had
like
a 1920s cold case room, which was a murder mystery.
Yeah.
We find out who the murderer was, and that was the way to get out.
It's
which
fun,
was really
murder
good.
weapon,
Yeah.
what there, motivate.
Yeah.
That worked really well because it was kind of like a detective.
Yeah.
Like
Like a
Sherlock.
live Cluedo, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly, like a live Cluedo. But it's great because we get things like work dues come in for
Yes.
their Christmas parties, or they just want to do team bonding. Families, we get quite a lot of sort of grandparents bring their grandchildren in, so it's something that they can all do together, because once they get to sort of 11, 12, they want to be on their gadgets, they want to be on their, Nintendos and iPads and everything else, where they can actually bring them in, get interactive with them.
Bonding time.
Yeah, that's
perfect.
it. So we do, a lot of families, a lot of friends, a lot of corporate events, and many more of these pop-up escape rooms.
We come into camp.
Cool.
So we'll be doing some campsite pop-up escape rooms where we come into people's work more.
Yeah.
So we're going to start that up this Christmas, hopefully go into people's work to do the escape
nice.
rooms
That's good, eh?
instead of them coming to us.
Yeah.
We're really excited to start that up. That should be starting this summer,
Cool.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've just got all of these ideas. Because we're the only ones here, we've got no one there to say, that don't do that, that's too much work. We go, let's do it!
Let's do it. It's the best way, I think, isn't it? Just go in.
And then like the day before, we're like, why did we do this? What were we thinking?
So how would you go about to book? Is it just on your website, or is it just ring up? Or?
Yeah, so if you go to www.cornwallsgreatescaperooms.co.uk, you can book online there. We've got quite a few vouchers running at the moment. If you go to our Facebook or Instagram, you've got vouchers to use to get money off.
I've heard it on Pirate FM as well before.
We were on Pirate FM for a while, we're on there.
Yeah.
Or we've got a mobile number on
Cool.
our, I can't even remember it now, on our website, and that one you can phone to book.
Cool. I'll put that in the link in the description below so people can find it.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we do book up quite fast in the summer.
I can imagine.
About 2 days in advance, we're solidly booked for the next 2 days. So it's
Cool.
one of those things you have to kind of pre-plan, because even if we don't have any bookings that day, which is quite rare in the summer, but if we do, as soon as it starts raining, the phone's gone nuts and we're like, right, okay. So it's one of those early bird catches the worm. As soon as they know when they want to come in, or you know when you want to come in, just book it, get it down there, lock it in.
Perfect.
Awesome.
So,
lovely. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, you're
to have
welcome.
a
Thank you
look.
very much. How cool was that? Okay, so that Tomb Raider escape room was pretty cool. So it's great to see the inside of these escape rooms, because I think a lot of people's impression of essentially an escape room is almost like a scare maze. You're in the dark, you can't get out and stuff like that. So you clearly see that it's not that at all. It's essentially like very much like a crystal maze with clues, which just gets you on to the next stage, and then finally you find the key to escape. It's simple as that. It's a great team building. great for like groups, weddings, stag do's, no, not weddings, you know, stag do's, hen do's, stuff like that. And it's just great just to get people like the place like this, the pop-ups you get, and events like this. It's fantastic because it's like nobody knows each other, and you all go as a group and you start bonding, and then you make friends, and suddenly you've got people's phone numbers, and it's just like you've made friends. And this is how it should be done. This is exactly how it should be done. It's like not being on social media and all this stuff, you know. Even though yes, we do need social media to publicise and advertise and stuff like this, but it's all about being with people and socialising, and I think it's fantastic. So that was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah, so have a look. Again, I will leave the link in the description below. Based in Newlyn, and I think it looks like they'll be doing more of these pop-ups, and I'm pretty sure you may expect them to see maybe them here every year at GeekFest with different themes. But that building alone lends itself, doesn't it, to the theme of Tomb Raider. Just fantastic. Really, really good. All right, so I believe the adults cosplay is now beginning to start, so may go down there. So hello. Hello. So may I ask, are you a YouTuber?
I'm a YouTuber, yes.
May I ask your YouTube name?
Creative Cornish Studio Production.
Fantastic. I love your rig.
Thank you very much.
It's amazing.
From KMTV.
KMTV.
It's a Chinese make. It's a copy of the old Steadicam version. So
yeah.
We're talking 10 years ago, something like that. So it does a fairly decent job.
Yeah.
So it's a fake one, obviously. But
so may I ask how much it would cost?
Something like this is around the 2,000 mark.
Okay.
So it's reasonable pricing.
Real price for the gear like that?
Oh yeah, I mean
absolutely.
The camera's only 1,000, so that's cheap, and I've got the remote to control the lens with, so
it's fantastic.
So we've got battery and monitor base right there, which I can move for dynamic balance. So when I spin, the camera will stay where it should be the whole time.
Nice, love that. Is it heavy to wear?
Around 9-10 kilos.
Okay.
Which isn't heavy, but the way you have to hold it, you'll break your wrist, so you have to have a support with it.
So I'm assuming that the weight is spread across the body in a way. So
so it hips to shoulder. So over time, once you're doing something, you don't actually feel the weight because you're focused on what you're trying to shoot at.
Yeah,
when you're standing still, you're sort of like, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, of course.
But they're mostly using Eurovision, things like that. So that on camera stage. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's your YouTube channel about in general?
So I do mostly Cornish events, so I do London sometimes, Comic Con as well, I've done that a few times. I've done Birmingham, but it's basically carnivals and Cornwall, things like that, so I've just grown from filming that basically, so there's quite a few coming up, so I'm busy 2 months ahead.
Love it.
So,
perfect, thank you. Lovely. It's lovely to meet you though, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cosplay. And a 10-year-old dog, very definitely in our adult category. I will loophole that, and you can fight me, judges. I want to see a winner.
Oh no.
Creativity. I harp on about it all the time, but that's because you will never see it distilled to a better place than a cosplay stage at GeekFest. So an original character, the wonderful Bear Crash. Spider-Man on stage. Certainly agile enough. I know who this is. Everyone should know who this is. And if you don't, go to a classic film store. So, sidestepping from comics and films, but sticking in films, and definitely staying with cult favourites, we have Monty Python's Black Knight. According to a sheet, it says butterfly spoons. We shouldn't worry. With Halo ODST and Reach outfits, completely handmade. Out on stage, the unmistakable Indiana Jones. Timdiana Jones. Oh, he put a pun in there as well. That's a real whip. I ain't reading that.
Don't touch it, it's
On his endless crusade to kill Francis
Look at mummy.
is Darth Maul, Tatooine's ass. Get off my stage. You're way too large.
No.
Because from the Netflix only, Big Mouth, the first time I've seen this cosplayed, Connie the Hormone Monstrous. We do like a bit of support.
She made it all herself for us.
So our Final Fantasy 14 White Mage on stage in a beautiful outfit. This is interesting because I have no idea where this is from. But you don't need context to enjoy hard work. Because this entire thing has been handmade, including the umbrella. So from the Adventure Zone, Taco! Really hope I did that right. But look at this! That is impressive. I see why you mentioned the umbrella. Doctor! That's what it says on my sheet. Come on stage, show off your outfit! In an amazingly flamboyant outfit. Now, if anybody was over in the Chai building yesterday, they noticed there was a big old Overwatch tournament. And I'm hoping that was most of you because it was really popular. So, what should be an instantly recognizable character is Overwatch's Widowmaker. The bright sunshine is spoiling it, but that visor lights up. Our cosplay is going to be even warmer than yesterday's. Naruto's Hidan! It looks so fluffy. Quite a lot of My Hero Academia on stage yesterday, which was brilliant. And in fact, the kids cosplay ended with our biggest group cosplay of the day, with I think there was like 9 of them. It was very impressive. But with 2 that require a little bit of extra attention, Kirishima and Bakugo from My Hero Academia. A bit of pantomime. It is with utmost humility now that I must present to you the only person in GeekFest with more power than me. The only person who can truly bend reality to his will. From the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, the Dungeon Master! Now, everyone needs to listen, because I'm only going to say this once.
Yeah. Not 3 times.
Twice at the most. Because this is Beetlejuice! Everyone got that right? Now today, stepping straight out of the Elder Scrolls,
Do you want me to help
give
you?
you the Mage. Come on. Your clothes are real hot in this weather. An unbelievable piece of kit. Let's put water in here. That was a nightmare to make. Huge respect.
No, they're laughing at
He's
him.
got his plunger out. So huge respect for the Dalek. Anybody that hasn't had a photo with this, anybody that hasn't come and admired the craftsmanship Really ought to. He's going to be around all day. And just remember there's somebody inside that, so if we could avoid the rugby tackles, that would be awesome. Grand entrance. I'm going to invite them up on stage. I'm going to do a little bit of talking about what it is they do. I hope they've nominated a spokesperson because I don't know them well enough to not missell everything. Also, I have mentioned, if you haven't got photographs with these guys, like, you have no excuse. The outfits are just as good up close. I think white was a good choice for the sun, though. Yeah. Feeling the heat? Isn't he a little short? Tell you a few words about how cool these guys are.
Good afternoon, everybody. Around there. Right. So, as you see before us, we've got members of the Galactic Empire. Three troopers in front of you here are from the UK Garrison. The UK Garrison was formed in 1997 by the late Graham Campbell. In 1999, we applied to join the International 501st Legion, and been one of the members ever since from there. We've got 500 plus members in the UK Garrison, and 14,000 members overall in the 501st Legion worldwide. Today, we're working with the Force for Charity group, which are a local group that support us at events. So all the guys that are stood behind there are part of that group there. The primary costume of the UK Garrison is obviously the classic Stormtrooper. You see two examples here. Both of the examples that we've got here today are from the first film, The New Hope, where you can see all the classic lines of the Stormtrooper there. But the concept accuracy with the costume has got its own unique perspective, so each trooper changes as the films go on. Then we've obviously also got the specialist troopers, and you can see one of the Hoth snow troopers standing there. So the Stormtrooper adapts to the different weather gear. We also have members that costume as characters from the other films, the prequels, the sequels, computer games, etc. We work heavily with the Rebel Legion, which is our sister group, which handles all the good guys, as they call it, even though the Empire is the good guys, as we all know. And we also have, as part of us, a splinter group called the Real Icons, which you'll have seen the alien wandering around earlier today from the Alien movies. Thankfully, he's not here now. So they handle all the characters from non-Star Wars films, so the Alien movies and anything else that we deem iconic. So you might see characters from Stargate or Game of Thrones. As far as the UK Garrison, everything we do is for charity. We don't charge any fees for our appearances, and it's the same with the 501st Legion across the world. I'll have to apologise for the Jawas that we set loose in the audience. They do bite, they will steal things. We've checked them for rabies, but they didn't declare anything, so we'll just have to assume that they haven't got it. Yeah, quite good? Yes. Good. Anything that you lose, you probably won't get back, so be careful what you hand to them, and definitely don't feed them. Yep, I think we've sold enough, so for the Empire.
So yeah, a good cause, and these guys need all the support they can get. Collective charity, volunteers are always with them. My favourite honourable mention, the true rule bender of the competition, clocking in at 70 years old. My favourite honourable mention, maybe of all time, Freddie Krueger. Oh, he's asleep. He's 70. If you wanna congratulate him, let's do it quietly. Freddie Krueger, everyone, judge's favourite. Oh, he's awake, he's up! Yeah! Thank you so much. Oh, yes. You know what? I forgive the judges for every previous misdemeanor. So we're moving on to judges' favourite, plural. But I can't blame them because I've read the sheets. And I do not envy. I will stand out here in a leather jacket in the sun for an hour rather than sit behind that table and have to choose these. Might not be the best choice, but it's the one I made. So judges' favourite, Granny Weatherwax. And from someone who ain't dead to someone that won't die, our other judge's favourite, Monty Python's Black Knight. Oh. You know, when I was flicking through these and I said that'd cause a rumble, I wasn't just drama building. Because third place, I bet you all thought this was coming higher. Because our third place winner, in a spectacularly sweaty outfit, is our previous GeekFest winner, in a fantastic Spawn outfit. Third place goes to Spawn! And he is dying in there, let me tell you. Third place, good shout. Oh. Do you know what, I'm just going to take a sneak peek at first a second. Yep, I agree. Good shout. But before you get to find out what I'm conspiring with the judges about, let's give you second place, shall we? Who wants to say second place? Yeah! Well, the cosplayers are into it, but I think everyone else has fallen asleep. So let's hope we can do better than that with our second place winners, Kirishima and Bakugo from My Hero Academia! Okay, I can do that. Fantastic work. See the judges, you've got some goodies. So, I think that's everything. Am I forgetting anything? Sorry, you guys are almost as sweaty as I am, but this is my moment in the spotlight. I'd have to give it up to someone else in a second, but this is for me. Okay, thanks, that was enough. So in first place, with a spectacular amount of effort and a really, really good outfit, wife of Thor, Sif of the golden hair in a spectacular traditional handmade Viking outfit, our first place winner. More of you could hug me, you know. Absolutely fantastic. If you want to take a look at this outfit, you must. In its traditional methods. I think she spun most of the wool. Absolute masochist. But a well-deserved first place. And don't forget, you have a photo shoot in that thing. That's going to be fantastic. I'm going to see if we can get Dave to post them on the GeekFest website. Until then, that is the end of our adult cosplay competition. Let's have a big old cheer. I said a big cheer. Thank you so much. I have been your endlessly irritating host. The judges have been fantastic. And
so how cool was that? So that cosplay, the adult cosplay, was cool. I mean, there was loads of good variety there, weren't there? There was, yeah. I mean, to the point that even the judges couldn't make a decision for winners. I mean, you've had honourable mentions, you've had dual seconds and stuff like that. So you know, it's pretty cool. Loved it. Right, so gonna just do one last recce round this ground now because day 2 is now slowly coming to an end. A lot of people are going home. There's a few more cosplayers hanging around, but yeah, majority of them are showing signs of going. But I think, yep, I should have some few cosplayers around here that I can film or talk to before going. Right, let's do it.
You better film into that. That definitely looks alive on the top of that camera. I think it does.
So the guy you can see behind me with the camera taking photographs of the girl in the armour, that's Terry English. Now you saw Terry English in the UK CGF Comic Con in Plymouth last month. So he does the armour for pretty much nearly every sort of film that contains that sort of material. The armour's in there. He's done from sort of Excalibur and stuff like that, and he's done Batman and Robin with Dr. Freeze. He's got you've seen the footage of me early on in yesterday's vlog with the Arnold Schwarzenegger head, Dr. Freeze. So stuff like that. So he's really good. So I think he's just doing a photo shoot for his own stuff, for his own publicity for his page. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's drawing a lot of attention. So a lot of people are taking photographs around Terry English. But he's a cool guy. He's based in Cornwall as well. So again, I will put the link in the description below for his page. You can have a look. It's fantastic stuff. Makes you quite proud. A lot of Cornish stuff down here is going to big major blockbuster films and period dramas and just lots of stuff there, so pretty cool. Right, awesome. Right. Okay, so there's obviously the troopers behind me. Now what I meant to have said earlier on yesterday's vlog and just in general is that is combined. I think I've already said it somewhere along the line, but just to let you know, that is combined with Force of Charity and the 501st UK Garrison. So you've got the two Star Wars groups, they're working together and raising money for charity, which is amazing. So yes, so like I said, it's the 501st UK Garrison with Force for Charity. Yeah, all right. Check them out. They're pretty cool. They are cool. Really, really cool. All right. Just looking around, I'm just walking towards the exit, hoping maybe I can catch some people as I go. Who knows? Right, let's have a look. Right, that is the end of GeekFest 5.0. That was good. It's been a great weekend, hasn't it? So a lot's been happening. Fantastic cosplays, fantastic people around here, just fantastic attempts into costumes. Loads of enthusiasm. Loved it this year. It's been bigger this year, definitely better. And it can only get better now because obviously now the grounds are bigger. We've got things like the pop-up 2-minute escape rooms. First time they've been here, has done really, really well. So that hopefully will be back next year. We've also got the bikes down there, the Tron bikes. That I think is PodPad. Now they came here a couple of years ago with the R2D2s and stuff like that. So yeah, so they're back, which is great to see. So there's a few new things. Also the Resident Evil live action, almost like a maze in there. So that's a new thing. That's done really well as well. So that hopefully will be a new thing coming. That's sort of it's a new thing for them as well. So they're trying it, and obviously it's done really well. So fingers crossed it'll be back next year, and hopefully one day I may be able to get in there and film it. At the moment, for these early stages, didn't feel right for me to go in there and film it. Rightly so. Respect their decision. That's it. It's all good. So fantastic, I think. Yeah, I think it's been a really, really, really good weekend. Florence has loved it. She entered herself into the children's cosplay, so I think be one of many. Think of different ideas now each year, but pretty cool. So leave a comment down below and tell me how you thought this year's GeekFest was. Do you think it was better than last year? I certainly do think it is. But yeah, just let us know. And yeah, right. I think that is it. Right, guys. Thank you once again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I think the next one I'll be seeing you for now will be the UK CGF, which is the Comic Con in Truro on the 4th of August. All right. But yeah, so have a great weekend, and I shall see you soon. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
The end.